Okay, let's fix Nintendo Switch Online terrible expansion pack for the price of
Me
what
experience
exactly?
plus expansion pack.
Hold on. Alright. So, Nintendo just announced Nintendo Switch Online plus expansion pack or review trailer, in which they detailed the price and what it offers. So, as you can see, it offers Nintendo 64 and Sega Genesis with very compelling titles like Mario 64, Ocarina of Time. Hold on. Wait, what is this game?
Graphic.
Fuck. Star Fox. I was very At first I was very hooked up when they announced it on the Nintendo Direct. Not a good, very good selection of games. Mario Tennis, Banjo Kazooie. I know a lot of people are interested in that. Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, which I was also very interested. Then you got the Sega Genesis games. It was from somewhere around here, but they include like games like um, Sonic the Hedgehog, which if you want to play like the classic Sonic, that's fine. And then later, uh, they put Animal Crossing Happy Home Paradise, which I am interested in getting the DLC, which includes kind of give this illusion of like, oh, free DLC if I buy the $30 uh, expansion. So as you can see here, where is the price point? Here it is. Uh, $20 and raise the price if you want this for $50 as an individual. For the family pack, which my God, I feel bad for you. I feel sorry. It was $34.99 and $79.99. Uh, $80 exactly. Like the only price point is that they raised it to $30. So, I think it's like they expanded the price uh, for the price a bit too high for individual rather than the family pack.
People will be using the
So what I have problems for me, I don't like. All right, this is not like they're gonna convert the price like Xbox did, where oh shit, my kids meowing. Shh. So it's not like people saying like, oh, this is the same thing that happened with Xbox. No, Xbox what they did was like raise the price completely to double the price. All right, it was like $200, which people were not, you know, were not happy about that. So they were like, you know what, we're wrong, and they keep it like the same price. $180. So all right, so if this was like separate, let's say they just remove this and just added these things, including the SNES, and just put it $30. Let's say it's $30 a year for to play these titles, these games or these bundle pack, whatever we're going to call it, for a year for $30. Honestly, though, I would say it's debatable that it has value. I mean, of course, people are gonna look at this price point and say, "Damn, $50 for this." Like, look, at the end of the day, you're gonna pay $20. So having this is just another $30. So I mean, say what you will, it's a $30 plus. For what it has, I guess you could say it's too little and too big. I know there are people that are gonna say, "Oh wait, I did a comment there, but you can just read it." Actually, so at first, if you read it right here, I'll get to that later. Or if you want to read it, you'll get to the context there. As someone's you pays $80 is way too much. Yep, that's true. The pricing is only set on a one-time upgrade SVS on a full tier price. That's looks like ratio. It gives me hope for humanity. Um, Pretty much most of the criticism here is that well, it's $50. Like it's way too much. Some people say it's very expensive. I don't see it as expensive, or rather, overpriced. I say it's more like it's too little for what they give you, or you're paying too little and give you too little. what I describe Nintendo Switch Online service is the equivalent of you get what you paid for kind of service, you know? Like, you can pay, I even made a note here just to, uh, fuck. Alright, as you can see here, I have a PlayStation, so I do subscribe to, like, the $60, uh, membership a year. And what they give you is 3 free games, which most of the time are very meh, but I know for a there are titles that, they are pretty good. Like, I remember getting Uncharted Drake's Collection, and it was a pretty good game. I remember Last of Us Remastered was also free on PlayStation Plus. Sometimes they give you like very good games. Most of the time they give you very mediocre games. Membership discounts pretty good if you're a member. I mean, they're giving me discounts. PlayStation Hits basically means that they give you like their exclusive titles and give you like a 10% discount. So normally it's $60, but you can buy them for like uh $50 to $40. I'm not 100% sure. You can correct me that later. And then I include PlayStation Now, which is a separate service from PlayStation Plus, which is a cloud service that you can, play games on your PC through a cloud service, and PS4 games that are on the PS Now library can be downloadable. So, like, I remember downloading games uh, like Spider-Man, Marvel Spider-Man, pretty good game. Didn't include the DLC, but hey, I only paid for just 1 month subscription for like $10. It was a good value. So in total, it's like 100. If you subscribe to both of these, it's just $120. So it's pretty alright. I mean, what I don't like about it is that it's just based on a cloud service. So if you want to play, let's say, PlayStation 3 titles like Sly Cooper, which I did, um, well, you're playing it through a cloud and it's not backwards compatible. So I had like a bit of frustration moments playing that game because input delay is a thing. And then we have Xbox Game Pass, which again, in and of itself, just justifies the price. I mean, $180 a year. I mean, it's high, but the value is pretty good. 100 games ranging from 360 to current AAA titles. Like you can play Halo, you can play Control, Alan Wake, and for like free. I mean, sure, and you can actually download these games on your desktop or on PC, and you can play whenever you want until your subscription uh expires. Not bad. But let's look at Nintendo service, Nintendo Switch Online, just the $20 one. I have so many problems with this one. I feel like this one right here is just a waste of fucking money. Not a waste of money, but more like, how do I say this? Um, Imagine going to McDonald's and you order like the casual combo menu, whatever, like the Big Mac with with McNuggets and fries, but they gave you just a burger and a soda. So then you ask, why isn't there the uh the McNuggets nor the fries? And they say, oh, because it's not part of our it doesn't it's not part of the it doesn't apply to the menu. And it's like, then why the fuck put it there as a combo? You know? It's kind of like I'm paying something that don't offer half of it. So let's imagine, like, for instance, this one for Cloud Save is a fucking joke. Like, even without the PlayStation Plus or Game Pass, Cloud Save is free. But in Nintendo's case, it's paid. You know what? I don't care. You know what? If as long as it works. I mean, if you're telling me you have a more secure cloud save and that is efficient, then okay, fine. I don't mind this. However, 3 of their games do not support, or 2 precisely, don't support cloud save, which is Splatoon's 2, which is a Nintendo exclusive title, and the main reason why you're paying $20 is to play online. You're paying $20.
This new membership.
Fuck. Okay, you're paying $20 to play Splatoon online for a year. But let's say your Switch fucked up. Guess what? That doesn't support cloud save. So what does Nintendo do? Put you a middle finger and say fuck you. Give me those $20. I don't have a reason to. So it's kind of like, why am I paying 20 fucking dollars for a service that you don't provide? I question that every single fucking time. And I have a friend that that is a giant Pokemon fan, and recently, I think a couple of months ago, had his Switch broken. So, and turns out Pokemon Sword and Shield does not support cloud save. We can just go here. Let's go over here for a moment. So as you can see here, Pokemon Sword and Shield does not support cloud save. Again, you're paying $20 fucking dollars for a service they don't give you. This even includes Animal Crossing. When it launched, it didn't have cloud save, but finally they added cloud save because they realized how much of a stupid idiot Nintendo is for not implementing this feature. But thankfully they did, and at least it's something. That's all I have to say here. Now let's talk about the fucking the voice chat thing, the application. Why is this a thing? Why didn't they built it in? Like, it's such a basic feature that even Fortnite has it, and it doesn't even include the fucking your phone. I mean, listen, if I want to have a voice chat, I can just go to Discord and do so with my friends. Like, what reason do I have to use the application? Like, literally, it doesn't have any value. It's just a low quality voice chat feature. Like, you can just go to listen, I play Smash Bros, alright? And every time I join a lobby, a private lobby, or whatever, there's always a person that will have like a Discord link in their lobby, and you can just type it on your phone, type it on your phone, join, and you can have access to the Discord server, and you can be notified if you want to be there. You can be notified saying, hey, you want to play Smash or anything, and you're just like, yeah, sure, I can just play Smash without having this stupid app that does not serve any fucking purpose. I forgot what this is, but okay. Now let's talk about online. Okay, before the Nintendo Switch Online, it was free. However, it did have some drawbacks because I know for a fact that the servers back then, before the subscription, it was garbage, alright? No matter how good your internet was, the Nintendo Online was garbage. And a lot of people like to say, like, oh my god, it was free before, but I'm like, listen, I'd much rather pay $20 or at least a good subscription to have a decent online internet connection. But unfortunately, that's not the case. You're paying like a service that is like the same as the previous one. It just doesn't improve the experience whatsoever. It felt similar to what I previously had. So of course this launched when Smash Bros. Ultimate was gonna launch. So obviously lots of people were going to join online and play the fuck out of the game. Which I can understand why Nintendo were like, we're going to be overwhelmed, and if they needed like more secure and more reliable connection service, okay, fine. I don't mind that. But instead, they decided to be a bit cheapskate, because this is more like cheapskate price rather than a decent connection, right? Because Smash Bros. Has NetPlay netcode or something like that. It's not rollback. Like, it's just not a good experience. Like, you're having input lag, very choppy gameplay experience that just feels like a PowerPoint, and it just creates an unplayable experience. So they didn't, this shit right here. It's like it felt more like I felt so cheapskate or something like that. It just felt really cheap. Like, this is just cheap price. All right, now for $30. For an extra $30, for the expansion pack, it's debatable whether or not they want to include $30 a month. However, if they just remove this, however, let's just see it as face value, and they include Animal Crossing. First thing first, if you are an Animal Crossing player and you want to play the DLC, do not, and I repeat, do not buy the expansion pack to play the DLC. You are better off just going to the eShop and just buy it for $25. Because what's happening here is that they want you to, for Animal Crossing, because look, listen, where is it? Here, it says right here. Full version game requires to use DLC sold separately. An active Switch Online expansion pass membership is required to access the DLC at no additional cost. At first, when I first look at this, like an Animal Crossing player like myself that is planning to go back with the good updates that they finally added, thank God, I had low expectations. At first, I thought, wait a minute, if I just, subscribe to the expansion pass and pay uh, 25, the DLC costs $25 plus, in total, I'm spending $30 in total. So that means I'm paying these two services for $5 a year. Not bad, thinking that I'm, once I, go back to the $20 service, I still get to keep the Animal Crossing, DLC. But no, that's not the case because I actually found a link to an article. Wait, hold on, where is it? Damn, hold on a moment. I need to go fucking Twitter. Shit. Twitter. Hold on, where the fuck is it? Where is it? I know there's a link. Where the fuck is it? Hold on. Alright, there we go. Alright. Thanks to this, I guess someone retweeted this, thanks to iMore, it says here, players can lose access to the Animal Crossing DLC if their Nintendo Switch Online subscription expires. So, as you can see, if you click the article, you can see here, alright, here's a go. It says here, this person at hello, I have some questions for the new Animal Crossing announcing. Okay, great. So I understand the upgraded online members are gaining access to the new DLC. If that member later downgrades the basic subscription again, do they lose access to the DLC? And the Nintendo support says players who purchase the Animal Crossing New Horizon Happy Home Paradise can play it indefinitely. For members of Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack, it is possible to play Animal Crossing New Horizon Happy Home Paradise for duration of an active membership. In other words, if you're not actively subscribed to the expansion pack, you do not have the access. Of course, you can purchase the DLC separately. I see. So if you downgrade and lose access to the DLC, which features do not lose access to, I expect you will no longer be able to go to the new island archipelago area to design the request. But would you lose access to the new design features in your own home, like walls, counter, etc.? If you already placed walls and a counter in your home, would they remain even if they lose account access? Players can still have access to certain things they have unlocked in Animal Crossing New Horizon Happy Home Paradise on their main island. Even if their access to the island New Horizon Happy Home Paradise is suspended, however, it will not be possible to visit the archipelago if players lose access to the DLC if they did not purchase it separately. Okay, thank you for this version. And if you want family plan, it says if you are in a family subscription, here's the question: if I have the upgrade family plan, does that mean everyone in the family group has the access to the DLC as well? And she says, or they said, that is correct. And as you can see there, you do not you're basically renting a $25 DLC for $30. I mean, what the fuck? What the fuck? What is the point of me subscribing to this fucking subscription? What reason do I have Like, I mean, at first, I was such a fucking idiot when. Thank God I discovered this today, this morning, because I was making a fucking clown of myself on fucking Facebook and Twitter, saying like, "Hey, I mean, I'm still interested." Like, because as I said here, as an individual member and own Animal Crossing, paying an extra $30 gives me more value than what people say. Basically, I'm paying $30 for the DLC and access to N64 title and Sega Genesis titles for an entire year. I'm pretty satisfied with the offer actually. And then once I realized this, I forget everything I said. Even if you're on Animal Crossing Online, do not purchase the expansion. Once the expansion expires, you will lose access to the DLC. I made a fucking clown of myself doing this. And listen, I was very defensive. Like, look, I don't mind this price point and saying, $30 for, having access to N64. It's very debatable if they don't include this. But this is not worth it for people who do not have Animal Crossing or are not interested in Animal Crossing in the first place. So why point it here? Now, here's the thing that I would personally do. If I was Nintendo, here's the thing I would fucking do. You know what? If they want to justify this price, they should have more libraries of N64 titles and Sega Genesis title. So here we go. Nintendo expansion ideas for just $50 if they want to use this price justifiably, or perhaps more. It could be $60 for all I fucking care. Because if they just say, hey, we're gonna put $60, yet we're gonna triple the library of SNES, N64, and Sega Genesis title, then people will actually see that there's value into this shit. Alright? So, ideas. So, if they want to, they can just raise the price to $60. Or better yet, here's the thing. Raise this price to $30 a year, and improve cloud save, get rid of this shit, or have it already built-in fucking voice chat feature in their games, and improve your online. Alright? Your online is fucking garbage. This, like, if you want us to spend good quality servers, raise your price to $30. So, $30 for improved, or $40, who fucking know, but $30 is like, I guess I'd be willing to pay enough. Improved servers and service. Alright? Alright, $30. For another $30, wait, oh shit, I'm clicking the OBS, I'm an idiot. For $30. For another $30, triple the retro library. I'm just gonna like retro library. The retro library. Add very good titles. That's what I want. If you want to increase the price and raise your standards, increase the price. All right. Be comparable to PlayStation fucking Now that at least gave you free games, or PlayStation Now that gives you access to the PlayStation 3, PlayStation 2 titles through a cloud service. So for 30 like, look, it's $60. All I'm paying is the online with improved features and a vast library of retro titles. I mean, say what you will. I mean, you can go ahead and discuss that. Fuck, I just meant that. All right. Now, this is such a missed opportunity for Nintendo that I say, wow, what a way to miss the fucking market. They could go ahead and, let's say, raise it to another $30. So you're paying in total $90 a month for this subscription. So you're probably asking, wait a minute, why am I paying another? What justifies paying another $30? Well, here's the thing: access to Nintendo exclusive DLCs. Exclusives. Oh, fuck, I can't type. Exclusive DLCs. Right there. Access to Nintendo exclusive. So if, let's say, you have Hyrule Warriors on Breath of the Wild Hyrule Warriors. Hey, you can, with this $30 access, which is like $90 in total, by the way, you get access to total fuck. I'm sorry. I'm just total $90. All right. Pretty good fucking price for what is $90. Uh, for DLC. So let's say you have Splatoon 2 and you want to, play the fucking the DLC, the Octoling or Squidling. I don't fucking know. I don't fucking play that game in a while. I don't like that game. The DLC. $30. You get that exclusive. You have Breath of the Wild. You also get access to those DLCs. Of course, at a drawback that you don't actually own or have it permanently there in your uh, uh, file or in your game once it expires. So again, it's a similar thing. Like let's say Animal Crossing for just $30 or maybe more, maybe 40, but let's just keep it 30 as a general idea because we need to compete similar to maybe fucking PlayStation Now and PlayStation and Xbox Game Pass because $90. I mean, it's the lowest price, but of course, if Nintendo wants to take my idea, they can just go ahead and raise the price to justify that level of service. So again, let's say you have like five Nintendo exclusive titles, right? Like Splatoon 2, Breath of the Wild, Mario Kart. No, not Mario Kart. Fucking Animal Crossing. Shit, fucking what else? Hyrule Warriors, all that stuff, and you have access to their DLCs. Of course, at the cost of not having access to those content. So pretty much once that expires, you do not have access to that. And it's the same thing with the Game Pass. You can download games on your PC, but once it expires, you don't have access to them. So you have to renew your subscription, which is all right, which is a pretty good deal. I mean, listen, I can see the reason why. I mean, I don't own these games. I'm pretty much renting them. But again, for someone who doesn't own Animal Crossing or someone, I mean, listen, they could just put like an extra bundle and where people can have access to DLC similar to Xbox Game Pass. So of course, if you have like Pokemon Sword and Shield, hey, you can have access to those DLCs without having to pay it. Of course, if you like it, you can just buy it. It's kind of like for people who just feel so hesitant about purchasing this DLC, and I feel like there is pretty good value into this kind of like marketing. So yeah, I mean, I just so for the family pack, again, it's pretty self-explanatory. I mean, they just raised the price for like another $40. Hold on, let me do the fucking math. I'm bad at math. Sorry. Ugh. I don't know. For $80, well, it is pretty high. I mean, as long as you have people, you know, as long as you have people sharing like the same. I'm not sure how the family pack works. I'm not sure if it's like just exclusively to your, uh, to your Switch or something. Because like, what if like let's say I have like 3 Switches, can I still be linked to that account? I'm so curious about that. But you get the idea of what I pretty much they could have stuff. I mean, if all I have to say is if Nintendo wants to put this price point, improve what people have issues with, all right? Improve online. Improve fucking cloud save, all right? Put have Splatoon 2 have cloud save. Not like you're putting your games not having cloud save is just a fucking slap in the face. Get like install fucking the chat feature in the game. There's no reason. Like you can chat with your friends on your fucking PlayStation 3 or Xbox console. There's really no fucking reason to go to pull up a fucking app, access to the fucking shitty fucking app and have a low quality experience. It's just very low quality. This is and if you want to compare this to, again, like I say this, I said this before, price comparison. Comparing this to this, you could say that, what, for what Nintendo is offering, like they're giving me too little for what I'm willing to pay. Like $50 is like, it's again, as I stated, the price you get what you pay for. It's simple as that. That's what you get. Like, what you get from Nintendo is what you get for. For just $20, you get a very mediocre online with terrible fucking features, which sometimes they don't even fucking provide. And listen, if they just, let's say separately, they just excluded this and just, just say the expansion pack and say, hey, like, we're just going to include the title for just $30. People will be hesitant, but or will spark a bit of like you know a bit of a debate of whether or not it's worth the $30 or not. But of course, I support the idea that there should be options for people to to have these options. Like, I don't care about this, because I only want the online and I want a good quality online experience. So they could go ahead and remove this, put it right here, and just sell it for $30, and the value would still be, I mean, debatable, but still good. So for just $30 plus $30 for this exactly would be all right for $60, and they need to like at least upgrade their library of SNES and retro titles, because I don't fucking care. Honestly though, what I think about this, I'm more disappointed than what I should, because really, I really do not know what to fucking say about this. Because like, this is just so disappointing. Like, come on. This is not worth it. If you're, again, I say this again, if you are an Animal Crossing player and are interested in the DLC, do not, and I repeat, do not purchase this this upgrade. If you do not care about this, don't purchase this. Just buy the DLC, which is $25, and you're saving money. All right, you're pretty much paying an extra $30 fucking dollars for a game that you could have gotten it for like $5 off. You're basically renting this DLC, and it's just fucking laughable. So all I have to say is, Nintendo, raise your fucking standards, all right? Like, raise your quality, all right? Let's see if it keeps like downloading. 32K. Wow, we just had like 31K to 32K. So just under a span of like what? How long? Of 30 minutes. Damn, I was talking for that long? Shit. For a span of 30 minutes, 1,000 dislikes. Jesus fucking Christ. I mean, Nintendo, just please raise your fucking standards, alright? People are not that fucking stingy, alright? I mean, some people are. I know there are some people who are not satisfied, but hey, if you're not, fuck. Listen, if you're not, give people like at least. I'm actually grateful that at least you don't have to buy it. It's optional, and that's fine. I mean, having choice is what matters. But I don't think this is gonna convince a lot of people. Well, I mean, it's self-explanatory that people are gonna plan to buy this pack. I mean, maybe for like 1 year. I'll say this. I mean, if I was like your average Joe, I would just buy this for just 1 year and unsubscribe and just downgrade it to the $20 one. I mean, if they continue with their lackluster service, because I mean, look at the Nintendo library, the SNES library. Not good. I mean, it's just SNES or I don't fuck entertainment and Nintendo Entertainment. Oh, the NES. Yeah, that was me. Yeah, just improve that. If you want to justify, just raise your quality. That's all I have to say. I'm Crone, and it's been talking to you guys.